Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is whatever William Ruto has come out to tell his cabinet ministers. As you know that he held a meeting with his cabinet, and this is whatever he said. You are exposing my government. It is too ridiculing. Angry President Ruto lectures CSs, gives them warning. President William Ruto is working hard to make sure that his government is felt, and he has mastered this art by boldly supporting loyalists and did thing those who never supported his ambitions. Of course, time is moving with speed and anxiety is growing among Kenyans, with the majority shifting their attention to those leaders they trust the most. Well, President William Ruto has lectured his cabinet secretaries over controversial announcements exposing the weaknesses of Kenya Kwanza government. Unapologetically, President William Ruto told the cabinet secretaries that they need to change and remember that they are replaceable. What? He's saying that they must remember that they are replaceable. And according to NTV, Ruto reads his by-carrying CSs, the Riot Act, reminds them to work as one team. And this, of course, was identified when it comes to the Cabinet Minister of Agriculture, that is Mithika Linturi, and the Cabinet Secretary of Trade and Investment, Moses Kuria, where Moses Kuria came out to allege that they were going to import maize. They were going to import maize, GMO maize. On the other hand, Cabinet Minister of Agriculture coming out alleging that what the Trade Minister said, it was not with his approval after they had met. So President Ruto called the cabinet secretaries to order, fearing that their public clashes were exposing the nascent Kenya Kwanza government administration to ridicule. So, upon the realization of William Samoei Ruto, he has realized that these cabinet ministers, despite giving them freedom of their opinion, independent delivering to Kenyans, they've come out to, of course, hit each other toward the decisions. Remember one thing, when you look at these ministries, some of them are connected, some of them relate closely. So when you look at the Ministry of Trade and Investment, it is ministry that almost covering these ministries. That there are certain issues that this Minister of Trade and Investment must countercheck when there's something that is being done in Ministry of Agriculture. The same to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the same to the Ministry of Defense, the same to the Ministry of Interior Security. So William Samoei Ruto identified that this cabinet minister hitting each other, this was likely exposing whatever is happening in the Kenya Kwanza government. And again, it is exposing how this government is showing certain shallowness towards the agreement while they are always having their meetings. I remember very well that certain Kenyans that they have come out to ask if really these cabinet ministers, they are not agreeing on themselves in certain issues. Why is it that they're always going to cabinet meetings? Because in cabinet meetings, they always agree, they always associate, they always connect, and also they do understand each other's opinion. And this cabinet, the chairperson is the president. So president is so ashamed to watch these cabinet ministers hitting each other in a negative way, where it's exposed something that is wrong with the cabinet meetings that they always have. Because if any case they always present themselves in the cabinet meeting, so it means that they must agree on a certain point of order or certain agenda. Because when you look at Moses Kuria talking about the GMO, he was talking about the issue of GMOs. I think when you ask the Minister of Agriculture, this could have been something that is direct, showing that this was agreement that they had in cabinet meetings. But literally when you look, Moses Kuria is alone. Cabinet Minister of Agriculture is alone. The Cabinet Minister of Trade saying that this was something that they agree. Cabinet Secretary of Agriculture is saying that this is not something that we approve. So it's showing certain kind of issues that must be dealt with. And that is why you see William Ruto has said this very, very crucial. That he told the cabinet that, look, they need to change. They need to change to cover up these weaknesses of government. Or else they must remember they are replaceable. That shows an identity where William Ruto is so angry on those ministers who are hitting each other day in, day out. Those ministers that are not agreeing on a certain point of view or ideology or agenda that can make the Kenya Kwanza government to be productive. So I think William Ruto has already released a warning that, look, you must change your habits, you must change your ideas, you must change your tactics, how you relate to each cabinet minister, or else, remember one thing, you are replaceable. That is whatever William Ruto told this cabinet minister. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your opinion? What are your opinion? Do you support whatever William Ruto has given them, or has told them that, look, if you cannot support each other, you are replaceable. We can replace someone that will come to assist each other here. And you must cover up the weakness of the government. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your opinion? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, bye-bye. Till you meet on another video. Don't forget to like this video.